Hello everybody, Nerd in Texoma with another video. Today I've got something that I already kinda had, but this is a different version of it. Longtime viewers of my show on here will have most likely seen that I collect, or among other things, I collect the world's smallest Transformers as part of a subset of the Transformers that I collect. And the Dr. Wu figures, who have taken up the majority of the smaller figures like that since Hasbro quit producing them over 20 years ago, or about 20 years ago. And Dr. Wu has produced a lot of new molds and stuff, but there's still a couple of small-time third-party companies out there using the original molds. Longtime viewers will possibly recognize this as a Ghost Prime of the world's smallest Transformers, original Takara Prime. Now this is a company that got the mold, reverse engineered it, whatever they did to get the parts to make the figure, and they made it in a clear greenish tinted plastic, and it glows in the dark. Now this is just the cab, not the trailer, but it's a good little Optimus Prime figure. Recently I got a different Ghost Prime action figure in the world's smallest line, again based off of the original Takara one, since they were only released in Japan and for whatever reason not ever imported to the United States. I don't know why, but I got a blue Ghost version of Optimus Prime in the world's smallest Transformers. Now this one is cool because he comes with a box. He doesn't have, or my version doesn't have, the insert to hold him in place in the box, so there's that little curled up piece of cardboard inside the box. But everything is in this muted, blue color. It's even got his tech spec on the back, and the battle scene and everything like that. That would be on the back of an Optimus Prime box. On all the sides, so it just says Transformers, you know, each side says that. But I think he's very cool. Now, there are some issues. This box is made of very thin, very, very cheap plastic. So it's meh. On the other side of the box that I've not opened, on this side, the flap is very, very small and doesn't like staying flapped in, if that makes sense. So, yeah. But, just as an example, here is the Ghost Glowing Prime, glow in the dark. Here is the blue version. It's exactly The same mold, same figure, just done in a blue color as opposed to a more clearish green color that glows. Still very tiny little dudes. This one still transforms the same way that the other one does. I'm not going to transform the glow-in-the-dark one because one of his arms is kind of loose and tends to fall off very much, and I don't want to lose it since he is so small of a figure. But the glow-in-the-dark transforms exactly the same way. Transforms into that prime, and I think the ghost version is pretty cool. Of course, we all know that Optimus died in the original '86 Transformers animated movie, and that's what this is kind of referencing. I mean, I say kind of because he never actually came back really as a ghost figure or as a ghost character on the TV series like Starscream did, but he did eventually come back. I would have liked, I'm sure there possibly is one out there, I would have liked a ghost character in his normal colors, being, you know, blue for the legs and red, a clear red for the cab section. I think that would have been cool. Probably there is one out there. I do not know. But this prime here actually comes with, if I can get them out without too much hassle from this box. Comes with, and they're probably not going to show up very well on video here, but there are clear decals with white details for the figure. So you can decal him up if you so choose in normal Optimus Prime decals, or just leave him clear as a ghost. Like, normally Optimus has stripes going up his trailer. Well, this includes those stripe decals, which, like I said, doubt you're going to be able to see on here. But they're printed on a clear backer with a kind of very muted white for the stripes. You know, it has Autobot symbol, has all the decals that go on the inside of the trailer, has the ones that go on the figure itself, all of that. I like it just as it is in the clear blue. Now, his trailer actually does transform too. You've got the kickstands, I guess you'd call them, to go out to the side. You've got the opening back ramp there, which I'm going to take the little super, oh shit. And I just, okay, there he is. Whew, he is so tiny. Super tiny roller figure that goes into the trailer. Then the sides here pop down. Now the little battle platform repair drone there, he doesn't come up. He's molded in place, you know, being so tall, so tiny. I forgive that. But the trailer splits open, makes a little battle base or repair base or whatever. There'd be decals on the sides here on robot mode or base mode, on the original figure. That, like I say, I think he looks cool as is in totally clear blue, so I'm not going to put them on. Now, this is the same size as the other one, so the glowing prime, glow in the dark prime of World's Smallest can tow clear blue prime's trailer, which is pretty cool. Clear blue prime also, again, these are very small, very easy to lose. Clear blue prime also, putting it out to the side, comes with his blaster there. Put it out to the side, you wouldn't normally hold it like that, but it's just so it's easier to see. Of course, he would hold it forward, shooting at his enemies and stuff like that, but it's a detailed little blaster there he has. And I think he's pretty darn cool. It's very detailed, very accurate figure on just about everything you can think of. Now a lot of these older ones are getting harder and harder to find, a little bit more rare these days, because they are 20-something years old. So prices on them are going up, as classic prices normally do. So you might not be able to find them as cheaply as you used to if you're still interested in these figures, but I think they're very unique, very cool in how they can pack so much detail into something so tiny and make it still functional and, retain most of the functionality of the original figure and don't detract anything. Like I say, yeah, that little repair drone inside the trailer there does not come up. He is permanently attached to the bottom of the trailer, which, if that is the only thing that they had to modify to make the character and to make this figure work, that is amazing. Now, I've put out a couple of feelers in some of the world's smallest transformer collector groups, which there are a few, to see if anybody happens to have that insert. It's a little plastic insert that would fit in the case to hold him in there better so he doesn't, slide around and all that. If I can find one for inexpensive, I will get it. If not, that will do just fine for me. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of those different versions of Prime in the world's smallest Transformers line. There's official knockoffs that were made, making him his Shattered Glass counterpart, his Nemesis counterpart, Pepsi, Coca-Cola, many, many, many. And then the third-party manufacturer, Dr. Wu, who has made their own molds, they've done similar. They've done regular Prime, they've done Nemesis Prime, they've done Golden Lagoon Prime, they've done Shattered Glass Prime, they've done the crossover of Neon Genesis Evangelion and Prime, the anime and Prime. That was actually done in the Masterpiece line, but they did it in Mini. There's a bunch. So if you're a Transformer collector or an Optimus Prime collector, you like the little minis because you want to have like an office bot that won't take up much room, or you live in a small location that, again, you don't have much room, that's definitely a way to go. The newer Dr. Wu figures can be had for about $30 ish, depending on where you buy them, when you buy them, stuff like that. The older ones, like that, you can usually, I say usually, sometimes you can find them on a good sale for about $40, but be prepared to spend about $60 and up for that little figure, depending on, which version it is and how rare it is and all that kind of stuff. So, alright. I hope y'all enjoyed seeing the tiny world's smallest transforming primes. And I will see y'all in the next episode. Bye.